to the ground.
Hey guys, so today my video is gonna be my eyeshadow palette Declutter. And we're gonna film like this right now because I think it's more important to see the palettes than to see my face. And I know I have a lot of palettes, probably more than anyone needs. So I thought to do a declutter. Because even though I have these palettes, I don't use all of them. I love eyeshadow palettes. That's my favorite category in makeup, and that's why I have so many. But I think like if I declutter some, then I can make room for new ones. Because it's not good to like have so many. I have cut back in purchasing palettes. It's so many eyeshadow palettes I really want to buy, but because I have so many already, I feel like I don't need to buy more. And that's why one of the things is why I'm decluttering, so I can make room for new palettes. I love all of the palettes, so it's not that I like hate it. It's more like how much I use it, or the formula, or something like that. Like, I don't have a goal how many I want to declutter, but if I just declutter some, that's a goal for me because I have a hard time parting with eyeshadow palettes. So we will see how this goes. But yeah, keep on watching. Okay, so first here we have Huda Beauty Warm Up Sessions. And this is the warm brown. And I love these Huda Beauty eyeshadows. These like small ones. Because I don't know, they are just so tiny and you can take them when you travel. And this color scheme I really love because it's warm tones and then it's easy to take with you wherever you're going. And this gold shade, beautiful. I have a dent in it. I don't know if you will be able to see that, but yes. So this one I will keep. And here we have Too Faced Just Peachy Matte. And this is how the eyeshadow look. And these ones again. It smells like peaches, first of all. And I love the more rosy shades. And then these more kind of warm, neutral shades. I haven't used this palette as much, but I still use it and I still love it. So I'm gonna keep this one as well. Okay, so next is Morphe 25A. And I don't really know. I don't use this anymore. And probably as you can see, I have kinda just only swatched it. So, what does that say about the palette? That I don't gravitate to it as much. I bought this one and the other one, 25B, in a, what is it called? Like them both together, and I got a small discount. But I don't know, I don't use this one as much. And I choose to use my other eyeshadow palettes instead of this one. So this one will be decluttered. And then we have the other one, 25B. And I think it's the same with this one. I have swatched it, I have used it, but I have other eyeshadow palettes I use more. And I don't think I like this formula as much as other eyeshadow palettes. So I think this one will go as well. Then we have Naked Heat. And I'm not gonna declutter this one. Because I love this one. Even though I don't think it will look like I have used any of my palettes, but trust me, I have used them. I don't know why it just doesn't look like it, but I have used them, okay? Trust me. And I really love this palette. that you can create like more lighter eyeshadow looks and then more darker, which is more burgundy theme. So I will keep my naked one. I think I will kind of keep all of my naked ones. I only have 3, but I think I will keep them all because I'm a collector and I know that's bad, but I want them. So then we can take the naked one, or naked, but naked one, since this was the first one that came out. And this has more warm tones. I would say like neutral tones, but I know people call it a warm toned palette. And this was one of my first palettes I ever bought when I got into makeup. And I have used it much, but it doesn't look like it. I don't know, maybe I am just like careful with my shadows, I don't know. But yes, I will still keep this palette. And then we have Naked 2, which is the more cool toned one. And as with the other shadows, I will keep it. Maybe I don't use my naked palette, my like ordinary, or what's it called? Like the one and second palette as much as I did before, because they were like one of my first eyeshadow palettes. But they are like a classic and I just want to keep them. And I still use this one because I like the shimmer shades. But this one only has 2 mattes, or 3. This one is also matte, the black one. But yeah, I will keep it. And this one is one I would definitely keep. My Dose of Color Friendication palette. This palette can be used like a daily eyeshadow palette you can use every day, but you can also make it to like a night eyeshadow palette when you're going out or so. Like this shade, I love it. I love this shade. And these ones as well, and this, and I love them all, okay? So I will keep my Friendication palette and the packaging. Love. Okay, then we can take this one, the Urban Decay Electric palette. And as you can see, I have used that pink shade. But I don't know, this was my first colorful eyeshadow palette I bought. And I don't think any of these ones are matte. Either they are like more metallic like that, or they are like shimmers. I don't know. I don't think they sell this one anymore, so I kind of want to keep it because of that. And I know that's not good, but I don't know. Or should I just declutter it? Okay, can I have a maybe pile? This one will go in my maybe pile, and we will see if I keep it or not in the end of the video. Then we have my only Juvia palette, Cocoa Blend. And to be real, I have only swatched it, I think. And I actually don't think I will do too much more with it. Like, I love the shades and the formula, but I don't use it. And I think it can be some other person that will be so glad to have eyeshadow palette, so this one will go. And here is my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and this one I will keep. I know that because look at it, it's so pretty, and I think you can see that I have used it because I have like, and the mirror is also like beaten up, but the only con with it is the pressed glitter, because I kind of don't like pressed glitters in palettes, but Except for that, I love this Twilight shade. And this shade, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that shade. And warm tones, the glitters, metallics. Love it. So this one I will keep. And here is my only Jeffree Star palette, the Androgyny. And this, it's the same with this palette. Like, I like the colors and all, and the formula, but I don't gravitate to it. I have not forgotten about it, but like, I don't use it. I use other palettes instead. I don't know. Okay, this one will also go into my maybe pile. And we will see in the end what I do, if I keep it or not. Okay, then we can take all of my Anastasia palettes, because I know I will keep all of them. So I will just show you kinda quickly. This is the Riviera palette. I love it. I love the colors. I love the metallics. I will keep it. Then we have the Norvina palette. Same with this. I love the colors, the shimmers, metallics. I haven't used this one as much, but I want to start to use it more because I love it. Keep. And my Subculture palette. I know a lot of people don't like this palette, but I like it. And I think I like... Okay, sorry if you can hear that, like, motorcycle. But I think it's because of the color story. I don't know, it's like dragging me in. I don't know, I just love this palette. I don't use it as much as I did, but I used it, I like abused it before. Like, I need to get into use this again because I love it. So this one will also be a keep. And then my Soft Glam. And I think this is like my favorite of all of my Anastasia palettes. I love how like neutral it is, but you can also do a more, not grunge, but darker look. And I love the metallics, the shimmers, the color story, the formula. Keep this one as well. And then my last Anastasia palette. And can you see? Oh, it's like destroyed. But this is the first Anastasia palette I got. The Modern Renaissance. And I think like everyone knows about this palette. And I love it. I love the colors. And if you can see, I have used the shimmers a lot. I have dents in them. But I don't think I have hit... Can they please stop? I don't think I have a hit pan in any of my palettes. I don't think so anyways, we will see, I don't remember. But yes, warm toned, rose, keep again. Now we can take my dose of colors, this one 5-pan palettes. And this one, if I can open it, is Blushing Berries. And this one is my favorite. I only have 2 though, but like this is one is my favorite. Is this Cranberry Looks Berries. I will keep it because I really use this a lot. And then we had the last of my 5 pans from those colors I have, Marvelous Moss. And I haven't used this one as much. I think it's because of the colors, but I still like to use cool tones. And this palette is beautiful. It's like purple, light purple. So this one will be a keep as well. Then I have 2 from Makeup Revolution, or is it I Heart Makeup, but it's like Makeup Revolution's sister brand. And this one is the white chocolate one. And I have not used it. I don't even think I have swatched it. And that says a lot. So this one I will part with as well. And then when we have the other one, this is the dark chocolate, I think. No, chocolate wise palette. I think I gravitate more towards this palette, but as you can see, I haven't used it as well. So I think it's because of that like pink shade and those two like glitters, but like I have pink shades in other palettes. I have a lot of palettes, so I can declutter this one. And then I have this one from Too Faced that you got in a, what is it called, like holiday thing. You got 3 palettes. And this one is the Natural Beauty. And this one I actually use a lot. It's when I just want to pop a color in the crease and go like, this palette I have used a lot, but I don't use it as much anymore. But I think it's because it has been like in the bottom of my drawer, and that's why I haven't used it as much. So I will actually now we can go into these more small palettes. This one is Neon Obsessions from Huda Beauty. This is the orange one, and I have recently done a video with these two, so I will keep them both, but that's how they look. And this is the pink one, which I think is purple pink, because it's a lot of purple as well. But keep this one as well because they are new and I really love the palettes, both because of packaging and also formula. Then we have Brown Sugar from Colourpop, and I thought I would declutter this one because I don't know, I think it's kind of boring. Sorry, but like I use it. Like this one is also one of my palettes I use in like, not every day, but when I just want a more brownish color in the crease and so on, I use this palette. So this one will I actually keep. And then we have the Blue Moon from Colorpop, and I love it. Blue colors. This is also a new one to my collection, and I've also recently done a video with it, so I will keep this one. But like I love that shade as well, and that. And that. Okay, I kind of love them all, but like, yes, keep. Then I have 2 Smashbox. I don't remember what are they called. Okay, this one is the Ablaze anyways. And to be real, I think I have used this one once. Not maybe even that. So I don't even think I will need to think about it. These ones will be decluttered. And here the other one. It's the Soft Light. And it's the same with this one. I have maybe used it once. Maybe just swatched it. I don't, maybe not even that. So this one will be decluttered as well. And here is my only Becca palette, eyeshadow palette. And it's like mirror packaging, so I'm trying to not blend. I like the color scheme, or not maybe this color scheme, but like the colors. There are some unique colors, but I think I have them in other palettes. I only bought this palette because it was on sale, and I haven't used it. It has just been in my drawer, so I think this one will be decluttered as well. Okay, then we have my Jaclyn Hill Walt collection, and I know it was kind of like, I kind of don't know what happened, like it was a lot, but some people didn't get good palettes. I got good palettes, so I will keep them. all. Spoiler. This is the Bling Boss. This is the more purple. And I have used them all. It doesn't maybe look like that, but I have used them. So I will keep Bling Boss. And this one is Ring the Alarm, which is more of a warm toned orange, pink, two pinks, but like, yes, I really like the formula I got. I think I got the version 2. I don't remember where it said, but the version 2, I think the first version wasn't as good, but yeah. And this is Armed and Gorgeous, and this is my favorite of them all. This one I love. I don't know if it's because it's like yellow and orange, but I also love that green shade. Top Secret. Yes, keep. And then the last one is Dark Magic. This one I actually just have swatched. I haven't used it. But it's because, I don't know, I'm not too interested in dark shadows. But I will still keep it because I want the whole collection. Sorry. And here we have my Nudie Patootie palette from Laura Lee Los Angeles. I love that shade. Jaybird. And I really like the formula of this one. And this is the only palette I have from her and her brand. But I had kind of forgot about this as well because it has been like in the bottom of my drawer as the other one. And that's kind of sad with all the palettes, like they get stuck there underneath and you kind of forget about it, but forget about them when it has been a time. But I want to use this one again, so this one will I keep as well. And here comes the Morphe palettes. This is the 35 palette in the T, taupe, I think it stands for. I have not used it. Am I gonna use it? No. I think it's because they are so big. Because I like the formula, but like I don't use it. So a Declutter. And here is my other 35 palette, the 35O. And maybe you can see I have used this one. Like I have a huge dent in that one. I think I will hit pan soon, but it's the same with this one. I don't use it anymore. I kind of forgot about them. I think I bought them when it was more hype around these palettes, but now I kind of don't like them anymore. So this one will be decluttered as well. Then we can take my Colourpop ones. This is Dream Street by Kathleen Lights. And I love this palette, and I will keep all of my Colourpop palettes. Just saying, but I really love the formula and most of the color stories. So this one will be a keep. Cute AF, or Yes Please, as it's actually called. I don't like the kind of packaging. It like gets stuck color on it and so, but this is how this one looks. More warm tone. This was the first palette they did. And I want to keep it, so I'm gonna keep it. Then we have Double Entendre. This one is more of like neutral, subtle colors, like more for everyday. But keep this one as well. I don't know if I'm bad at this, like decluttering, but yeah. This is I Think I Love You. And it's kind of similar to the other one. This is just more like, this one has a dark gold, all that. I will keep it anyways. And then my last two. This one is the Femerosa, or She. And this one is like, I don't use it so much. But like, I love the formula and kind of the colors. But I love my other ones more, but as I say, I love all of my palettes. It's just like I don't use some as much, and that's why I'm decluttering, because eyeshadow palette is my love. I love them. But I will keep this one as well. I just don't use it as much. And then my last Colourpop is the Disney collection. And this one I kinda just bought because it was Disney. The Disney princesses. So yes, it's more of a lighter, and then you have like, but these ones, all of these are glitter, not glitters, but shimmers. Then this one at the top are mattes. But I'm gonna keep this one as well because it's Disney and the packaging. Okay. Then we can talk about my chocolate bar palettes from Too Faced. I will but I will keep all of these ones as well because I love them. I use them a lot. The only one I don't use as much is Bonbons. But this is the original chocolate bar and it smells like chocolate. And this was actually my first eyeshadow palette. And I will keep it because I still use it. And it still smells like chocolate. Then we had the semi-sweet. And this is my favorite of all of the chocolate bar ones. And I don't know, I don't think they make this one anymore. But I love that blue, that pop of color in the palette. But I'm gonna keep this one as well. This is a little bit more cool toned than the other one. Then we have the Bonbon chocolate bar. And it's so cute. It like has hearts and all that. But I don't use it as much. But I'm still gonna keep it because it smells like chocolate. And it's cute and it's pink and it's girly and I want it, okay? And my last Too Faced one is Sweet Peach. And this one smells like peaches, as you probably could guess. And first I thought it was gonna be like a peach palette. This only has like 2 peach shades, but it's like the lifespan of a peach. I think it was. But I still use it and I still love it, so I'm gonna keep it. Then we can take this palette, where it was in collab with Laura Lee. I love this palette as well. I just don't, as all the other ones, use it so much anymore because it has been in the bottom of my drawer. It sounds like all of my palettes has been in the bottom of the drawer, and not all of my palettes can be there, but I had 2 drawers from my palettes. But I love the shimmers and the mattes, and I love the formula, so I'm still gonna keep this one. But you cannot buy this one anymore. And then I have like the, maybe not original, I don't know if this one was the first, but the Holy Grail palette. And same with this one, I don't use it so much anymore. This was as well kind of one of the first palettes I bought, and I love how I just love the color scheme and the shimmers and the mattes, so I'm gonna keep it. Then we can go through my US place, and as well with these ones I will keep them all, but I will just show them quick. This one is the Nubian one. Pretty warm toned, like. Here is the Deuce palette, and here I have plastic. I love the color scheme. I love US Place shimmer shadows, but I will keep this one as well. And here is the Tribe palette. Love the packaging. Oh, I got shadow on it. And this is more like a green. It's kind of only like 3 greens. But I would hope these shades would like be more, instead of this orange, it could be one more green. But I still love the palette and I'm still gonna keep it. Then we have the Warrior 2, which is an all matte palette. And even though it's all matte and I love the shimmer shades, I still love the matte shades. I just love the shimmer shades more, but I will still keep this one. And the Warrior by Juvia's. Now they are back. Please, can you stop driving outside my house? But here is the US place too. Not US place. They keep messing with me. The Warrior by US place. This one, it's so pretty. It's like kind of all gold, warm toned, shimmers. I love it. I'm gonna keep it. Then we have the Saharan 2 by Juvia's. Or yeah, by Juvia's. And this one you probably can see is kinda messy. I have hit my nail and my finger and it's kinda all over the place, but I love these shades, these shimmer shades. So nice. Then we have the Saharan palette. And the plastic is, well, and this one is like, this one has more different colors. Not different in like unique, or maybe they are unique, okay, I don't know. But like that red one. And then that it's had a black, I like that. And these shade and these and these and I'm gonna keep it, okay. And this one, I love this one, the Zulu one. It's like so colorful and I love color. So this one I will keep as well. And that color, I love that color. The turquoise blue kind of color. And then the last is the Masquerade Mini. I thought about buying the like big, but then I thought, nah, I kinda don't like big palettes. So I bought the mini one instead. But it's the same colors and also, and just cheaper. And as you can see, it's more like colorful up here, and down here it's more neutral, like everyday shades. And I love this palette. This one was my first US place, so this one I will keep. And then we go through my more bigger palettes. I don't even know if they will be like, if you can see in the whole screen. This one is the Ride or Die. And I have used it, but it's so big. I kinda like never take it up from the drawer because it's so big and bulky. But it kinda has, maybe not everything you need, but like kinda everything you need. I know it was kinda expensive, but I think I will part with it. I think someone near me would love this palette. And then we have my C palette. And this is all Makeup Geek shadows. And as you can see, that's one shade I hit pan on. I think, okay, I'm not gonna take it out. I think it's a baby face because I loved to put it all over my lid, and so to set the concealer or the primer I used. But I don't use my like single shadows anymore like this. I don't know, is it just me or I gravitate more towards like an eyeshadow palette like Anastasia. So I don't know, like even though it's Makeup Geek and they are kinda kinda affordable. But then if you like do this big of a palette with all makeup, it's not so affordable anymore. It's kind of expensive. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna keep it, and if I don't use it as much, then I will maybe give it to someone in the family or so. Then we have the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I have the one with all the shadows in the back. But this is how it looks, and I love this shade, those two. Like, I gravitate more towards the colored ones than the more neutral ones. But this one is a really good, like, everyday palette that you can also, like, do some more fun looks with. So I'm still gonna use it. Not use it, keep it, I mean. And then we have my Morphe X James Charles palette. Ooh. I have kept the plastic because it has the names on it. But this is how it looks. I don't even know if you will be able to see it all, but I love this palette. Even though it's some people I know that don't like him or the palette, but I don't know, I don't think of the person, I think more about the palettes themselves. And I love this one, and when I do colorful looks, I kinda nearly every time use this palette for one thing or the whole look, I don't know, but I will keep this one. Then we have two palettes left, and they are my Beauty Bay ones. This one is Bright Matte, and this one I have used a lot. It's the rainbow palette, and like, I love it. I love it. You can have more like basic shades, then you have I think it's the whole rainbow. And I love this one, and I will keep it because this one I use every time I do a colorful look. And then my last palette is Beauty Bay Going Out palette. This one is kind of all shimmers. And to be real, I don't use it as much. But it's still nice to have a palette with all shimmers. So you can just put on the lid or put over a shadow or so. So I will keep this one as well. Okay, so that was the whole video. So thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys! Down to the ground, you're dragging me